to the StarRoom podcast.
Hey, you guys, this is the first episode of the StarRoom podcast. My name's Axel,
My name is Carlos,
and we just gonna be talking about random stuff, bro, random shit. You know what I'm saying?
and I hope you stay tuned in with us. And if you have some beer, drink some beer,
Drink some
whatever
beer.
you got.
We gonna be drinking.
Smoke a ciggy, smoke some ganja, whatever you got. It's all good around here.
Sorry, I had to grab a beer.
No, you good. But
Oh, I had a question for you, real quick.
oh, what's up? What's
Because
up?
I wanted to start off with this real quick. Because I seen this all over TikTok. How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
The Roman Empire, as in Roman Reigns.
Every Friday, we the ones. Nah, the actual historical Roman Empire.
I think I just watched a YouTube video about it.
Like
actually.
a little documentary and
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
So that's a good answer. But I'm like, how often? Like even before that, think about like how often do you think about it?
Not that often, bro.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are you
not-
sure, bro?
Not that often.
That's like the whole trend on TikTok is that girlfriends will ask like all their boyfriends like, hey man, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? And they'd be like every like at least once a week, once every 2 weeks. Like they be thinking about it often, bro. And they'd be like, yeah, because we'd be like conquering shit. Like that's like a, I guess a theory behind it is that men always have the thought in their mind to like conquer something, and that's the longest reigning empire. Is longer than the U.S. is only like a little under 300 years old. 1776 is when we signed the Declaration of Independence. But the Roman Empire was like over 1,000 years
Conquering shit.
and like all the shit that they made is like stuff we use today. So like the Romans invented concrete. They invented a lot of stuff. I can't think everything off the top of my head. I didn't research that much. That's my fault. But yeah, like there's that's the thing is like we're like as guys we think about it a lot. Surprisingly, a surprising amount more than like girls think that we do.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I gotta ask this man how often he thinks about the Roman Empire, because
No, yeah. Honestly, if anything, I think about it maybe once a month.
see, that's still crazy though.
Yeah, once a month. Once every 2 months, maybe. Like, I'm not that.
Because out of all the TikToks, all the girls are like, we literally never think about it. But then there was a guy, I don't know what TikTok user it was or what his name was, or but he was like no matter if you like legit think about it or if you straight up don't think about it, you think about it, because it's made it like if you're a Christian, you think about it. Who are the ones that wanted to kill Jesus? The Romans.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're a Christian, you think about it. If you're a construction worker, you think about it. Like everything is connected to the Roman Empire.
Fucking crazy. I was thinking about how they killed Jesus the other day, actually.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. We're men. We think about the Roman Empire all the time, bro. That's my question for the day. How often do y'all think about the Roman Empire?
And as men, we think about it without even thinking about it.
That's what I'm
like you
saying, bro.
said.
Like, cause then there's also a bunch of like cool shit in the Roman Empire, bro. Fucking like gladiators, the Colosseum. Like, bro, imagine being in the Colosseum. They would flood it, like the Colosseum. They would fill it with water and have boats in there, and they would have like cannon battles. That's cool, dude.
That's fucking insane, bro.
That's sick. Bro, I would. The Roman Empire is cool. I don't care if that makes me a nerd. I don't care if that's a ick. I don't care. Like that stuff's cool, bro. History is cool.
I fuck with history too, bro. That shit is cool. Roman Empire is cool as fuck.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I fuck with history in general. I don't give a fuck. History in general.
U.S. history, world history, Rome,
Anything, bro.
ancient Rome.
I'll be looking into Russian history too. Britain history.
The
whatever
UK, United Kingdom,
everything, bro.
England.
Japan's history, bro. That shit crazy. I have a question.
Okay, what's up?
I have a question, but first, I'm gonna bring up. So, I know somebody.
Mm-hmm. We all know somebody. We all know somebody. This could be good. What are we thinking?
I know somebody. He's a homie.
Okay.
You know, his girlfriend. She does OnlyFans. And I mean, I'm cool with him. You know, he's cool people. His girlfriend's cool. You know, that's that.
That's that. As simple as that, bro. Like nothing against OnlyFans. Like if y'all do it, good for y'all. Like make your money. To be honest, make your money.
Do your hustle. That's all
Like
I gotta
it's
say.
as simple as that. Like there's people shouldn't be against it, but keep it going. Keep it going.
But what I was gonna ask is, would you let your girl do
snap.
OnlyFans?
Would I let my girl do OnlyFans? First of all, I'm single.
Same.
But
the general question.
hypothetically, if we had girlfriends and shit,
If you had like the most amazing girl, but she wanted to do OnlyFans, would you let her?
I think I would. I think I'd let her, bro.
But like, would it be just like, you know, not as, or not my bad. Would it be only as and like cleavage pictures,
I mean,
with clothes on?
I mean,
or
I
would
guess
it be,
I guess they're like if y'all gotta to each like couple has like their like limits and stuff. To be honest, I don't know what my limits would be. Like I don't know what I would be like. Nah, you can't do that, or yeah, go ahead. Like, cause I don't have nobody to ask for that. I mean, I think I would let them, and then whatever they want to do on top of that, that's like a separate conversation in itself. Like, because there's, I mean, like we said, there's nothing against having an OnlyFans. Like, get your hustle, get your money up. If they do it, if they're comfortable enough to do it, that's cool. Like, that's what's up. But
I see what you're saying.
like also like saying like if they're dropping like wild stuff that like off limits, like I said, you got to set your own boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Well, what I was getting to is like, would you let her post nudes? I guess that's the best way I can put it.
Like full 100%
Yeah,
nudity.
that's the best way I can put it. I'm not gonna say anything more explicit. But would you let her post nudes, or would you just let her post like shit with her clothes on? Let's say like a bikini or whatever.
I think it depends. Like I think it like if they're starting out and it's just like the basics and stuff, like yeah, that like cool. But then say they end up getting big, bro. Say they end up getting like hella followers, and you gotta supply, like it's supply and demand. You know what I'm saying? And like you get to that point and you're like, yeah, you can show a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like make a little extra. I honestly think it depends. I don't think you can set like a solid answer in stone. What about you?
I would not let my bitch do OnlyFans.
No, you wouldn't.
Nah.
Damn, bro.
If anything, bro. If that bitch was bad as fuck, and I was like, okay,
Hey, we don't call bitches here. We respect them.
if that girl was bad as fuck,
Thank you.
that girl was bad as fuck,
Yes.
and I had to, let her do some OnlyFans.
Mhm.
I would only, like I said, I would only let her post, some slightly explicit pictures. Maybe
Like I said, bro,
maybe
everybody-
just like with a bikini or
Like
so
I said,
on and so forth.
Bro, like I said, everybody has their limits. Everybody has their boundaries.
Yeah, exactly.
It's respect to everybody. If you let your girl go crazy, then that's you, bro. Like that's what you're comfortable with. If you don't let your girl post at all, like that's also you. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta respect each other's boundaries, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got to respect each other in general whenever you're in a relationship
And
with someone.
especially if your significant other is a sex worker.
Yeah, because that's basically what it is. Come on
That is
now.
what it is.
Yeah.
That was a good question. I like that question.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah,
deep
yeah,
question.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
If y'all shorties got OnlyFans, respect to y'all. And if y'all have a boyfriend while doing it, respect to your boyfriend, bro.
Mad respect to your boyfriend. You already know. Get your hustle.
Get your hustle, get your money up, bro.
Yeah,
not your
yeah,
funny
yeah.
up. That's what we're about here. You know what I'm saying?
But you know another thing,
Yeah. What's up?
if you're gonna do that, you gotta invest with that money. Like, if a girl's gonna do that, she has to invest. Come on now.
I mean, yeah.
Invest.
I mean, like you can only. It only takes you so far. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Be smart with your money. That's all it is.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I was trying to say.
That's not just with that, like career choice. That's with any career choice. You know, if you're a construction worker, if you're a doctor, you gotta.
That's with anything. Yeah,
That's with any career.
gotta
path.
invest. Cause like, for example, with a construction worker, you're not gonna work construction your whole life. You're gonna fucking be worn out with your body, boom boom bop bop, and
Boom,
you're not
boom,
gonna
bop, bop.
like you're not gonna be able to work your whole life. You know what I mean?
I got my little notebook. I got some questions written down, some stories written down. Let's get into. If y'all didn't know, we used to have a little skate group. We were little skateboarder kids. Shout out Oops. Shout out everybody. Shout out Zach. Shout out Dylan. Shout out
Tony.
Shout out everybody, bro. We had a couple. We had a
Those
few
are
people.
homies. Those are homies.
Yeah, all the skate homies. You know, all the Oops homies. Shout out Joel. Shout out Chris. Yeah, we just have a lot of stories from back in the day. You know, when we were skating 24/7. And I specifically wanted to talk about this one story that me and Carlos had. We're not gonna mention his name. We're just gonna call him the local white boy.
Local white boy.
Local white boy. Shout out to him.
Shout out local white boy.
If he ever sees this, he'll know who he is. And everybody in Oops knows who he is. But yeah, so one time, basically what happened, me and Carlos were skating. We used to skate at this little church parking lot, you know, by my house. Cause it was the town we live in. There's no skate park. There's no cool places to skate. You know, we just skated wherever we could.
That was the chill spot too.
That was the chill spot. And this was when one time, me and Carlos were skating, bro. Carlos was chilling. I was trying to pop a little ollie or something. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to work on my form and all that, just chilling. And local white boy pulls up he was on a bike, right? He was on a bike with some other dude. He stole the bike with the other dude.
Well, what time are we talking about? There was a lot of times.
There was a lot of times. We'll have multiple local white boy stories for you guys. But this one time, he had pulled up on us on a bike, and he was trying to sell it to us.
Oh yeah.
I
remember that.
He was trying to sell it to us. He was trying to sell it to us, and we were really confused. We were like, we skate. Like, why are you trying to sell us a bike? And no hesitation, bro. No hesitation. This man was like, I stole it. I stole it, bro. I stole this bike, and I'm trying to sell it to these little kids. However, we were like 17, I think. 17, 18.
We're probably like 16, dude.
16 probably?
Yeah.
Bro, we were young.
He was like a year older.
Was he older? I think he was our age. He was older. He was older.
A year older.
He was older, and he was stealing bikes for us, and he was trying to sell it to us, but we did not buy those bikes.
We're good people around here.
We're good people. We don't steal. We don't buy stolen bikes. I approve this message. No, but yeah, he was trying to sell us this bike, and his little homie dipped after on his stolen bike. Yeah, we didn't buy the bike, and we got up and we were trying to leave, and as we're walking away, do you remember this? This man said, "Hey man, can y'all help me?" And me and Carlos turn around. Tell him what happened, Carlos.
So this gentleman, he
This local white boy.
he pulled up. He's like, "Hey, can y'all help me?" Boom, boom. And then I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" Boom. Pulls his fucking britches down. I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on?" I was like, "Whoa." Yeah,
back up.
we're both saying that shit. We were like, "Whoa, what's going on? What are you doing,
bro?"
I was like, "Nah, just look.
This man was bleeding out from his knee.
He was bleeding like here too. Like he was like
He had-
bleeding on his legs and
he
then on
had-
his knees.
He had unwrapped himself. He had like bloody bandages in his hand, like those gauze bandages. He took them off of himself, had them in his hands, and was like, "Can you guys help me rewrap this?" And we were both like, "Ew, no.
Yeah. We're like, ew, bro.
We
no.
are not gonna give you first aid.
I think we were like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, we were not. We were not about to give him first aid. But what we did do was ask them what happened.
And then he was like, oh yeah, I got jumped.
He got jumped for money that he owed. And the crazy part is when we were telling this story
In lunch.
the next day at the lunch table, the guy that jumped him
Was sitting right in front of us.
that man sat with us at lunch and we didn't know. Like, he sat with us every day and we didn't know what was going on. And we brought this story up and he was like, oh yeah, he owed me money. Are you talking about local white boy? You know what I'm saying? Are you talking about him? We're like, yeah. He's like, oh yeah, he owed me money.
He was like, yeah, I jumped him.
Like, bro, what? Everything's interconnected, dude. Back up a little bit. He told us he got jumped for money, and we ended up trying to leave. Like, and this man right here, Carlos, ended up getting picked up. His parents ended up picking him up, and I was left stranded. And I lived close to the skate spot. I didn't want to walk back home with him following me, bleeding out. I wasn't finna be responsible. So I called Zach, my best friend. Shout out Zach. I called him, asked if he was home. He said he wasn't. He was at work, I think. He just straight up wasn't home. And I'm like, hey man, I'm heading to your house. You're the closest one that's not my house. And it's like I said his name. I'll bleep it. This local white boy is following me. And he's like, bro, don't bring him to my house, dude. And I was like, hey man, I'm walking to your house. If you don't pick me up on the way, like, I'm going straight to your house. I think he ended up picking me up on the way, and we like left, and it was crazy, bro. That's how we got out of that experience. Yeah, man, local white boy. We got plenty of stories for y'all from him, but that's probably the one that sticks the most out in my head.
Yeah, same. That one's like implanted in my brain.
This man stole a bike, got jumped for money, tried to help us, give him first aid, and try to follow me home.
Sketchy.
It's not even like the sketchiest thing he's done, but that's just...
He's a sketchy individual. In general.
Didn't he sell you a lighter for like $5? That's a story for another time. That's crazy.
What was your most wild party night, drinking wise?
Wild drinking party night? I got one story that I still don't believe is true. So let's see. Was it for my birthday? I believe it was for my birthday. I believe it was for my 21st. I might have the timeline wrong. It might be for a different time. But shout out Nona.
If you're watching this,
shout out the whole crew. I'm about to shout everybody out because yeah, we're part of this.
Do we shout out the whole crew? Nah.
I'll shout
out the whole crew.
I'll shout them out as I go along. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of y'all. It's like 10 of y'all.
It's like 12, bro.
Bro, we
like 13 or some shit.
We 20 deep. You feel me?
Y'all want the smoke? Y'all don't want.
We 20 deep. They all like civilized and shit.
We all strapped up.
We don't know. We're not. We don't want the smoke.
I'm playing.
We all work civilized jobs and like we're all part of the community. You feel me? We
do community
service.
Yeah,
community
we
service.
do community service. We do community.
I'm gonna cut that, but that shit was funny. But yeah. Hold on. Yeah, so we had went out, College Station. Shout out everybody. Shout out, Rodolfo. Shout out Arnold. Shout out Ashley. Shout out Nona. Shout out Alberto. Shout out. Damn, there's a lot of y'all.
Gustavo, Valdo.
I don't think they were there at the time.
Still though.
Shout out Gustavo. Shout out Valdo. Shout out Idami. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out Melissa. It's just nothing but shout outs right now. Okay, shout out segment. Yeah, but we had went out, and since it was my birthday, because I was drinking twice as much as everybody, because
You were getting lit.
I was lit, bro. So I would go up to the bar, order my drink with the guys. We'd say we took a shot. I would turn around, walk away, and then the girls would push me back to the bar, and they'd be like, "No, you're taking a shot with us now." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm on double duty today, dude. Like I'm pulling double shifts right now, dude. I was not prepared." But we had a good time. We were lit. We were having fun. By the end of the night,
We're at it. Y'all were at a bar or
we were in College Station on
club bar.
we were bar hopping in College Station. We were at Northgate, which is like where all the bars are at.
Yeah. It's like
It's like a strip of just like bars.
yeah, like Austin. What is it?
6th Street.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that.
Exactly.
It's just like that, but I think the bars there are better because they let me in when I was under 21. But
I think they let me in 6th Street too.
No, 6th Street was all 21 plus.
I think I was 20, bro.
When we went,
They still let me in.
they didn't let any of us in because we had me and we had Arnold.
They still let us in, dude.
We got into one
Well,
place.
we got into one. That was it?
Yeah, we only got into one and we left because they didn't let us in nowhere.
I still remember that night though. It was the
Bro, it was crazy. There were so many homeless people on 6th Street.
dude. There was people like literally like
This is another
cracked
this is
out.
another story for another
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
another whole Austin adventure time. Like that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so we were bar hopping College Station. We were bar hopping, having fun, having a good time. Everybody was drinking. They invited some of their friends out. By the end of the night, we were leaving this bar called The Backyard. Shout out The Backyard. Because that place is lit. I like it. The last thing I remember that night was leaving The Backyard. I don't remember getting home. I blacked out. That was it. That was wraps. But in the morning, this is what, shout out Rodolfo, shout out Arnold. This is what they both told me. Nobody else saw this. So this is why I don't believe it.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah, this is why I don't believe it. This is why I think they're plotting on me, bro. Nobody else remembers this. Only Arnold and only Rodolfo. First of all, before we even got there, Arnold was gone, bro.
But maybe they were like only. Maybe they're the only ones that saw it.
That's what I'm thinking is they're the only ones that saw it. But we were all in the group together. I think we were all leaving. This is what they said because we were all in like. We were all heading back finally. You know what I mean? Arnold was already gone that night. So I don't believe Arnold. He was the first one. He was the first man down. Sorry, Arnold. Sorry for throwing you under the bus, Arnold. But he was the first man down. So Rodolfo's our DD, bro. He's the only sober one. So when he told me, I was like, maybe I kind of believe it. But then Arnold agreed with him, and I was like, nah, Arnold, ain't no way, right? So this is what they said they saw. The next morning, after we all woke up and stuff, they were like, Axel, you were making out with this girl, dude. I was like, what are you talking about? I was with y'all all night. Like, nah, man. Like when we were leaving, we turned around and you're grabbing on this girl, making out with her and stuff. And I was like, bro, ain't no way. I was like, was she bad at least? I think Rodolfo was like, she was like an 8. I was like, I'll take an 8.
An 8 is basically that she bad. Bro.
I was like, bro, I'll take a drunk 8. Like that's crazy. But then this is the crazy, like that's already crazy. But then it gets crazier. He was like, yeah, we were trying to pull you off. And then this like her boyfriend started coming up, like this 6-foot built guy. And I was like, bro, 6 foot built. Do you see me? I am 5'6" and like less than 150, dude. Please take me out of there. They're like, yeah, we got you out of there. And yeah, that was like you didn't want to leave though. You just wanted to stay with the girl. And I was like, yeah, if I'm making out with her, probably. But like, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe you. But hey, man, they testified. They're the ones that are witnesses, quote unquote. But yeah, that's probably the craziest. That's the last craziest thing I remember happening. That's just the story that came to the top of my head because that was crazy,
dude. That's wild.
Was that wild?
That's wild.
That's pretty wild. You like that story? Was that good enough for your question?
I think I already heard it, but bro, hearing it again,
it's wild.
Refresh my mind.
Refresh, yeah.
It's like wild as fuck. All right, so I want to bring up the story where I I went to a party with my friends, and it was a wild ass night.
Wild night.
So what happened was that we went to this party. I started drinking. We were all drinking some ultras. Modelos, Coronas,
All of it.
all that shit.
All the fixings.
Yeah. All that stuff. And so let's just say I drank like a 6-pack, of beer. But then my crazy ass went to the jungle juice.
Oh, he mixing.
Yeah.
He mixing.
So there was this like whole.
That's where you went wrong,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
never don't mix your liquors.
Yo, this is crazy. Look, I was young, so I didn't know. But there was this whole big ass like, the
the little barrels.
the barrels.
That have the little tap.
Yeah, because I told you about that, right?
Yeah.
I told you about this. So, they had 1 or 2 barrels of the Gatorade.
The Gatorade.
The Gatorade, like the Gatorade.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
barrels.
yeah.
And they had it full with jungle juice, bro. And my dumb ass went and got a cup. There was like cups next to there was cups next to it, and I was like, I think my friends told me, they were like, oh, there's jungle juice over there if you want some.
Yeah. Oh, what's the jungle juice?
And I was like, oh, there's jungle juice. I don't know what that is, but man, fuck it or frick it, But
That's a bet. I'm gonna get lit. Nah, man, you never drink the jungle juice, man. Nah, jungle juice is.
Dude, that
jungle
shit
juice is
crazy, bro. So my dumb ass went up there.
Jungle juice is trouble in a gallon. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy.
No cap. So I went up there with my cup. Boom, boom, bop, bop. Poured up the whole cup, filled to the brim, filled to the fucking like that shit was damn near spilling. Boom, boom, bop, bop. I was sipping on this shit, and then I got invited to go smoke. I was like, frick it. And we were smoking, having a good time, conversing.
Conversing, yes.
And
Correct vocabulary. Girls, if your man can't read, don't cuff him.
If you don't know proper vocabulary, do not cuff him.
If he doesn't know proper English, proper grammar, if you tell him to read a paragraph and he stutters, don't cuff him.
That's a red flag right there.
That's a big red flag.
That's
That's
a red
crazy,
flag.
bro. I have a college reading level. I never even went to college.
I never even went to college either, but bro, I can read like a motherfucker, man. Like a motherfucker.
Put a script in front of me, I'll read it. That's just facts.
No cap.
All right, go keep on with your story.
So, we're smoking, vibing, conversing. And I done drank my let's say this jungle juice. It was like halfway, bro. And I started feeling like I was passing out.
Oh no, he started feeling the room spin. He started feeling the walls closing in.
Everything was spinning, man. Everything. So I was like, man, I gotta go. I was like, yo, bro. I literally told some random ass dude. I was like, hey, dude, you want this? They were like, oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
They're like, oh, hell yeah. They're like, what is it? I was like, it's jungle juice. They're like, oh, hell yeah. Whatever. I got rid of my shit. And then I went to the car that we pulled up in. And boom, boom, bop, bop. When I got there, I passed out. And let me tell you what.
What happened? What happened? Tell me.
Whenever I passed,
tell everybody what happened.
Dude,
tell everybody at home what happened.
Whenever I passed out, it was like slow motion, bro. I remember it to this day. It was like slow motion. Fell down on my knees, and I just like went back, and I just like laid down after that. And then I was looking up at the stars, pretty ass stars, and I was like, God. I was like, God, if this is it.
That's how you know you're lit, dude. That's exactly how you know that you've gone too far. The second you're so lit that you're asking God to help you, it's
over.
Up
yeah,
somewhere along
you fucked
the
up,
way,
dude. You
dude.
fucked up.
Somewhere along the way, you messed up, and now you're paying for
Paying the
your
consequences.
sins, bro. You're paying for your sins.
But dude, I was like on the verge of passing out, and I was just looking up at the stars, and I was like, God, if this is it, thank you for everything.
Oh snap! That man got kind of deep, bro.
I was like, God, if this is it.
You accepted that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I did, bro. I was like, God, if this is it, thank you for everything. And I was like, it was a great night. But if this is it, at least I went out lit.
That's insane, dude.
And then
he woke up.
Yeah.
And shit.
No. I woke up, dude. I woke up to my homie slapping me, bro. Bro, I woke up like on the ground, passed out. I was passed out, bro. It was like,
wake up, Carlos,
like, hey.
wake up.
He was like, hey, Carlos, you good? I wake up like, oh, boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh, yo, hey, chill out. I was like, hey, what happened? I was like, what happened?
Oh, snap, bro. Snap. That's crazy, bro.
Nah, bro.
Y'all.
That shit was crazy as fuck.
Hey, if y'all learn anything from these stories, man, just drink responsibly. You know,
Don't drink too much.
Drink responsibly. That's what every ad tells you. That's what we're telling you. That's what the StarRoom tells you. Like, sometimes we be going crazy out here, and you know we can't help it. But try your best. You know what I'm saying?
Try your best to be responsible.
Drink water, eat food, have fun, but just be responsible, dude.
Make sure you have a designated driver as well.
All right, before we end this episode, I got one more question for you. Shout out to Arnold. He sent us like 20 questions, dude.
Shout out Arnold.
And we're going to use one of them today. We're going to call this Arnold's question time because he'd be sending crazy questions. The first question is, would you rather fight a leopard seal on land or a bear in the water? No escaping. You have to fight.
Did he ever tell you what kind of bear?
It's just a regular grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear?
So yeah, he specified. So leopard seal on land. Hold on.
Do y'all know what the leopard seal looks like?
I'll put it up on the screen for y'all, and y'all can look at the leopard seal.
Put it up right here.
Right here, and then I'll put up a grizzly bear right here, going crazy. So yeah, he says a leopard seal on land. That's as specific as he gets, or a grizzly bear in the water, like a river, not like, and the current isn't as strong. So I got my answer right away.
I got my answer too.
You can go ahead, tell your answer. I have my answer.
I'll fight a leopard seal.
Yep, that's where I was going. I'm going with the leopard seal, dude.
And what I'm gonna do, I'm just like chokehold him, bro.
You gonna chokehold him?
Yeah, I got to chokehold him,
bro. You
gonna
chokehold that leopard seal?
Until he fucking passes the fuck out, bro.
See, I was gonna go with the leopard seal too, bro. Like a bear is gonna fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? And a grizzly bear, like
bro, fuck that.
In a river, that's where they hunt, dude. They hunt salmon and shit like that in a river, dude. What am I gonna do? Run away? It said no escape. Like, nah, dude. That bear is eating me alive and like easy.
Bro, he's not gonna even struggle or anything.
Bro, that bear is in his natural habitat. There's no way I'm living, bro. I'm going with leopard seal. There ain't nothing, bro. Nah.
Yeah,
it's not even a hard question, bro. I'm going leopard seal all day, every day. Ask me any day out. I'm gonna choose leopard seal.
Dude, that leopard seal is going down, bro.
Because I'm not taking my chances with a grizzly bear. That's it. That's just raps. Like, that's it. That's facts. Leopard seal, I'm gonna try to get like ride on it. If I can get on the back of it, I feel like I got it. You know what I'm saying? But
exactly.
I'd rather take that chance than even touch a grizzly bear.
Nah, fuck that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, no, that's an easy
question.
It's a good question, but it's an easy question, and I think it was a good choice.
It was good. Yeah,
it was a good choice to do an easy one on the first episode. With that being said, you know what I'm saying. This was the StarRoom podcast. We appreciate y'all listening, watching, wherever y'all are watching, wherever y'all are listening, you know, at home, the gym, at work, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoy us, you know. We're just a couple homies hanging out. Y'all can hang out with us.
And that's the StarRoom podcast wrap up.
That's the StarRoom. Peace.